Okay, today is the maiden of the L-39 Park Jet. It's a 64 millimeter EDF. The wingspan is 33.5 inches, and that's including the wing tanks. And I have my co-pilot here, Elijah. And so today's the maiden, and I guess my biggest concern is the weight. Came out a little heavier than I thought, but the size is big enough that it still has a pretty low wing loading. Wing loading is about, I think, 15 ounces per square foot. Elijah, please don't press down on those. They're supposed to be up like that. Okay? Another thing is I'm worried about the tip stalling, so I put a little bit of aileron on both sides.
The wings are 7 inches.
No, I think your ruler is a little off.
This is an inch.
No, it probably is, but you might need to recount. So yeah, the tip stalling. But according to my calculations, the stall speed should be about 18 or 19 miles per hour, which isn't too fast. So we should be okay. Again, it's a 64 millimeter. Hopefully it's enough to, I think it's enough to power it. I don't know how great the performance will be. I'm actually hoping to use the E-flux speed to get more speed. I don't have a lot of thrust, but my exhaust FSA is 85%. So I'm hoping with the reduced FSA, I'll have a little more speed. But my speed is my thrust to weight ratio is probably about 85%. You know, between 75 and 85%. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get the battery hooked up and let's try and get her in the air. And if this doesn't go too well, I do have other motors that I was going to put in it. I have a slightly, right now the 64 millimeter has a 4300 kilovolt rating. I also have another one with a 5250 kilovolt rating. I chose this one because I wanted to be able to use as small of a battery as possible. So we'll see how that works out. Right now, I have a 1600 milliamp LiPo 3S, and I also have a 1300 milliamp LiPo 3S that can go in there. All right, well, let's try and get her in the air. Okay, we are about ready. Flight services check. I think it's just about to start raining too. Alright, come on, buddy. Not yet. Not yet. Got 4 minutes on the timer. Careful of the... There's not a lot of wind out here. It's pretty wet and nasty. Yeah. Looks like I'll be bringing her down in a puddle. Okay, Elijah, start the timer. Okay, well, it's definitely not a speed demon, but flies beautifully. Got a lot of up trim. Okay, very happy with how this is flying. Oh, she's beautiful.
I'm taking pictures of it.
We'll cruise around at half throttle.
I'm taking pictures of it.
Did you set the timer, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will remind you. And it will remind you. There's a picture of you.
Okay, almost.
There we go. Got some pictures of it. Daddy got some shots of it.
Okay, but it can't look right now, though.
Gotta get some pictures.
I really got to get it trimmed out. I don't know if that's the up incidence on the ailerons. Okay, so this has kind of been a good lesson about jets for me because
It's a bird.
it really doesn't have a lot of thrust.
Huh?
Whoa. Okay, it really doesn't.
To watch the faster the plane goes.
Doesn't have a lot of thrust, but it has a lot of efflux speed.
And that's why it goes back, because it doesn't have a lot of thrust. Less thrust, the less.
I think I'm gonna try and catch it because I don't wanna put her down and
Wet.
yeah.
Get some snacks.
Maybe not. It's still moving pretty fast. So that's a nice glide. That's like a quarter throttle.
Wait, Dad, I'm trying to get a nice picture of it. I'm taking a nice picture of it. Close up, because the camera won't really show us the colors. Timer's done.
Okay. Gonna bring her around one more time.
Make sure you get a good snack food.
Back up, Elijah.
Wow!
Woo!
Wait, Daddy, I need to get a nice good picture of it.
Okay, hurry up. Gotta get it off the ground.
There.
All right, she did beautifully. Very happy with this one. This is how much trim I have on the elevator, and it's still not enough. So I constantly had to keep it down to.
Guess what? When it landed,
But very happy with this. She did beautifully, and she lives to fly again. Thank you, co-pilot.